कृष्णवर्णं त्विषा कृष्णं साङ्गोपाङ्गास्त्रपार्षदं यज्ञैः सङ्कीर्तनप्रायैर्यजन्ति सुमेधसः अन्तः कृष्णं बहिर्गौरं दर्शिताङ्गादिवैभवम् कलौ सङ्कीर्तनाद्यै स्मः कृष्णचैतन्यमाश्रिताः जयतां मथुरा भूमौ श्रीलरूपसनातनौ यौ विलेकयतस्तत्त्वं ज्ञापकौ पुस्तिकामिमां कोऽपि तद्बान्धवो भट्टो दक्षिणद्विजवंशजः विविच्य वेलिकग्रन्थं लिखिताद् वृद्धवैष्णवैः तस्याद्यं ग्रन्थनालेकं क्रान्तव्युत्क्रान्तखण्डितं पर्यालोच्यातपर्यायं कृत्वा लिखति जीवकः यः श्रीकृष्णपादाम्भोजा भजनैकाभिलाषवान् तेनैव दृश्यतामेतत् अन्यस्मै शपथोऽर्पितः श्रीमद्भागवतं श्रीमन्मन्त्रदेशिकमीश्वरम् श्रीमद्भागवतार्थानां सन्दर्भं कर्तुमाश्रये अथ नत्वा मन्त्रगुरून् गुरून् भागवतार्थदान् श्रीभागवत सन्दर्भं वश्मि लेखितुम् यस्य ब्रह्मेति संज्ञां क्वचिदपि निगमे याति चिन्मात्रसत्ता यंसो यस्यांशकैस्वैर्विभवति वशयन्नेव मायां पुमांश्च एकं यस्यैव रूपं विलसति परमव्योम्नि नारायणाख्यम् स श्रीकृष्णो विधत्तां स्वयमिह भगवान् प्रेम तत्पादभाजाम् In the last class we were discussing the how the pratyaksha pramanam can be the servant of shabda pramana, brahmadi dosha rahita shabda pramana. So 2 points we discussed. One is the first one is what point is established? Pratyaksha is Vebhichari. Pratyaksha Pramana. Pratyaksha Gnanam. You can take anything. And Rahita Shabda. This is Avyabhichari. Pratyaksha Gnanam is Vebhichari towards its Prameya because this Gnanam is produced by the defective Pramana. That is the reason. Next, Pratyaksha Gnanam is dependent, or otherwise Sapeksham. It is dependent. It is Nirapeksham. Shabda Gnana is Nirapeksham. These two, that means independent. Example we discussed already. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Devadatta went to field and he saw there head of his friend. So not Somadatta went to field. He saw the head of the Devadatta. But actually it is real. But since a few days back he went to one magic, so at that time he got that. So there can be a possibility of magic head. So that's why he thought that this is also magic head. But after that, so he got the voice from the sky. So Akasavani. And it is saying that, oh, it is your friend's head only. Then he got the confirmation. Then after that, he got that this is Devadatta's head. So that means this is Devadatta's head. That knowledge is produced after hearing from the Shabda from the sky, that is Akashavani. So that's why here you can say Pratyaksha Gnanam is dependent on the Shabda Pramana. Third one is आत्मशक्त्यानुरूपमेव प्रत्यक्षेण शब्दस्य सा च व्याकृतिः. If you see, we have given 6 points to say Shabda as king and others are as servants. What is the third point? No. Third point is? Can anyone read? Yeah. So Shabda is served by other pramanas, so based upon their or according to their capabilities. Atmashaktyanurupamev pratyakshena shabdasya sacha vyakritihi. So that means pratyaksha serves. Pratyaksha means pratyaksha gnanam or pratyaksha pramanam, whatever you can take. Pratyaksha gnanam you can take. No problem. Serves Shabda gnanam according to its capacity. What is the example? Agnihi himasya bheshajam. What is example? Example is Agnihi himasya bheshajam. Fire is bheshajam means medicine. Medicine. Medicine means you should take the sense of it is a treatment otherwise. Fire is treatment for the cold. If someone is suffering with the cold, so he should be, that means exposed to the fire. So that he can be, that means if it's a very heavy cold season, so he is shivering with the cold, then what he has to do? So he have to go to the fire. So in the same way here, so this, if you see in this case, even fire is a treatment for cold. This we can get from the pratyaksha also. That means we can directly experience this. And also it is a statement from the scriptures, from the Ayurveda. So that means already that statement is there, Shabda. What is that? Fire is, that means Agnihi Himasya Bheshajam. The statement is already there. So, but that is also just realized or experienced by the Pratyaksha also. That's why here Pratyaksha is serving the Shabda. But not in the case of, there is one more thing. So Natu Bhavan Bhabhuva Garbhe Me Mathura Nagare Suta Ityadau. So it is not in the case of, it doesn't, it is, it is not necessary that all the time pratyaksha has to serve the shabda. It is not possible actually. Pratyaksha cannot serve all the time shabda. That means whatever is said by the shabda pramana, so that cannot be verified, or that cannot be so rely that cannot be experienced by pratyaksha. Fire is the cure. So he can write cure actually. Fire is the cure for cold. So here pratyaksha supports shabda. See in the our SS Anucheda 1. Second, but not in the statement, O son, you took birth from my womb in the city of Mathura. So me garbhe. So you took birth in my womb in the city of Mathura. This is a statement said by his mother to a boy. So can this Shabda Gnana can be verified by the Pratyaksha? It cannot be. It cannot be verified actually by the Pratyaksha. That means here in this case, Pratyaksha is not supporting or is not is assisting the Shabda. This is the point. Next. Shabdasya tu tadu upamardakatvam. Fourth point. Fourth point is self-dependent, non-defective Shabda Pramana can overrule Pratyaksha Pramana. Shabdasya tu tadu upamardakatvam. That means Pratyaksha Pratyaksha can be overruled by the Shabda. What is the example in this? Example is Sarpadashte tvayi visham nasti iti mantra ityadau. Sarpadashte tvayi visham nasti. There is one person and he was bitten by snake. By seeing this, you are seeing that whole scene. Then what you will think? According to Pratyaksha, what should be known? He is poisoned by the snake. Yes or no? But on that spot, one mantrik came. Mantrik means he can cure, he can reduce that poison by his mantras. So what do you say, mantrik? Mantrik means in English magician, black magician. No, then some mantrik came and he just recited one mantra. So, priest. So okay, some priest came. So he's not priest actually. Priest is different actually. It's a mantrik. Huh? So mantrik came and he chanted one mantra. Then what happened? That poison effect is finished. So but here see what is two things are happening. According to the pratyaksha, you are understanding that that person is poisoned by the snake. But Shabda, what is saying? That means that mantra after studying that mantra, so it is Shabda is saying, that means that mantra is itself is saying, so there is no poison in him. There is no poison in him. So here what is happening? Here whatever is established by Pratyaksha Pramana is overruled by the Shabda. After being bitten by snake, there is no poison in you. This is the mantra actually. That mantra itself is this. So that means so and so are read, and after that last it is coming that statement in that mantra itself, total mantra. So there is no poison in you. This is a total mantra. No, is not there actually. So Pratyaksha is saying that there is poison. But now this mantra after reciting, so that effect is gone and there is no poison. That mantra itself is saying there is no poison in you. No, no. Priest removed actually. See, yeah, okay. So here one person is there, and so one snake came. So snake came and bitten. It's bitten him. bitten him. It bite. It's bite. It bite him. Huh? Bit, bit, beaten or bit. Okay. Okay. He is bitten by this snake. Okay. Bitten. Okay. He is bitten by the snake. So he is bitten by this snake. Then there is a poison. Actually, huh? Now one mantrik came and he chanted a mantra. He chanted a mantra. That mantra is saying, there is no poison in you. After chanting mantra. So this mantra itself is saying, there is no poison in you. So because this mantra is removed that already. Okay. So now this mantra is what? Is the Shabda. Is a Shabda Pramana. Is Shabda. Mantra is a Shabda. And from that mantra, you are understanding that there is no poison in him. Because this mantrik is chanting this mantra, and this mantra is saying that now there is no poison in him. Because this mantra acted on that. So now, if anyone who is not knowing the meaning of the mantra, so what? But he is seeing by his own bare eyes. So what he will think? There is poison in him. That means that person is thinking. That means some ex-person is there here. He is observing this, and he doesn't know what is the meaning of mantra. So then, what he will think? He is understanding everything from his pratyaksha pramana, eyes only. Then this person, according to him, what? There is poison. That means according to the pratyaksha of this person, there is poison. But according to this mantra, there is no poison. That means what? Whatever is established by the pratyaksha here is overruled by the shabda. Okay. Uh, yeah. Yes.
When the poison is there, body is black color. And when poison is removed, it should become white. So I am just gazing
Uh,
that isn't it that
uh,
it will take little time. Mantra is chanted.
uh,
It will take some time to the poison go.
yeah.
But the mantra can say poison is removed, but it will going to take some time to
Now mantra will immediately act, because so snake's poison is such a powerful. If you don't remove it within seconds or within minutes, less than minutes, so it will take away their life. So that's why mantra will work immediately. Mantra will work immediately.
it's not there. Actually, not there.
Is not there actually. Because pratyaksha, he is seeing, he doesn't know what is the meaning of mantra, and then simply thinks that layman who is standing just beside to him, so he may think according to his pratyaksha still poison is there, but that is overruled by the mantra. Okay. So that means okay. So here, yes, shabda overrule the pratyaksha. Next, tena pratipadite pratyaksha virodhitvam. Tena pratipadite pratyaksha virodhitvam. The prama established by shabda cannot be opposed by pratyaksha pramana. The prama, that means the truth or the knowledge established by shabda, cannot be opposed by the pratyaksha. Example is सौवर्णं भसितं स्निग्धम् इत्यादौ. यथा सौवर्णं भसितं स्निग्धम्. So this is the example. Ashes of gold are sticky. This is statement. If you burn the gold, then how it will be? It will be sticky. It will be sticky. Snigdhata will be coming. So this is the statement you are knowing from the Loha Shastra. Loha Shastra, you know, Loha Shastra. It is telling about the metals. Yeah, metallurgy. Loha Shastra says that ashes of gold are sticky. So this is a statement. Now you experimented it and you are seeing directly, that means with your eyes, pratyaksha. So now you burn the gold and seeing. According to that, pratyaksha is also is happening same. Generally, if you burn, what it should happen? It should be flying ashes of that gold. In general, if you think it may be powder actually, but here it is a sticky actually. So this is just what I am saying. The fact said by the Shabda Pramana, it cannot be, that means, or otherwise cannot be opposed by Pratyaksha Pramana. Okay, next. तस्यैव तु साधकतमत्वं यथा ग्रहचेष्टादौ इति tasyaiva tu sadhakatamatvam. That means the objects which cannot be approached by pratyaksha pramana can be approached by shabda. Example, uh, example, effect of planets on the body. Effects of the planets, effect of planets on the body. Planets means, you all know, we are in this universe, we are part of the universe, and on us there is always influence of different planets. Rahu, Shani, these, that, so many are. They are always affecting on you. That means who are not in the devotion. That means not in devotion means who are not fully in the pure devotion. So on them those will work. But who are in the pure devotional service, on them these grahas will not work directly. Bhakti is acting on them. By the law of bhakti, their destiny is decided. Or sometimes they may get pain. Devotees, they may get sometimes pain, and sometimes they may get diseases. And even exalted devotees also, we see they are getting the pain sometimes or some diseases. So why it is happening like this? What is the reason? That means they have some karma, that why it is they are getting, they are, so that karma, they are getting the reactions of their karma like that. No, it is not reactions of the karma. If you take, so it's the reactions of the karma, then what is the problem will come? Then actually we all read that anyone, so that means who is became pure devotee. So after that, pure devotee means who became perfect. Who pure devotee means starting of the sadhana bhakti is also pure devotion only. He may not be perfect, but in the case of the pure devotion, what happens? Bhakti is taking full control. That means Krishna is taking full control on that devotee. Not the karma is acting. Karma's role is zero now. There is no role of karma in him, in his case. Only bhakti is acting on him. So sometimes he may get pain and pleasure. That is also because of Lord only, actually. Like if someone is deceased, so then what Krishna will do? So what doctor will do? Then sometimes he may give the sweet medicine, and sometimes he may give the bitter medicine. So when one is given with the sweet medicine, he may feel, oh, it's very tasty and nice, I like to eat. And when we get some bitter medicine, he may feel some pain in that, in taking. Similarly, Krishna also, according to his free will, so he can give sometimes, that means bitter treatment, and sometimes sweet treatment. But he treats. So that's why we can see some pains, and in the case of pure devotion also. But in the exalted devotees case, that when they have the prarabdha karma, that they don't want to destroy the prarabdha karma, so by the act of bhakti, or by the bhakti, so that's why in their case they are just suffering their already prarabdha karma, which became the fruitful. That means prarabdha karma means what? The karma which is now is mature state, so matured, so that they don't want to so destroy with the any bhakti, because they don't want to use bhakti to destroy their own sin which done by themselves, because I am responsible for this sinful activity, so I should take the pain. So in this way, they don't allow Bhakti Maharani to destroy their prarabdha karma. In that case, they will be having the suffering. That is also one case. Like these two cases are there. So now this planetary system is in the plan. So the different planets are there. They are working on everyone, and that's why that influence can you see by your eyes. That means can you by your pratyaksha. So can you understand the influence of the planets? It's not possible. Just how to understand then the influence of the planets? You have to go to the Jyotish Shastra, and there you have to find your kundali. Then after that, on this particular day, so what are the positions of the different planets, and then what is the influence on you? So then what is going to happen to you? So this everything is said by whom? It is said by the Jyotish Shastra. That is a Shabda Pramana. So Shabda Pramana is approaching the object which cannot be approached by the Pratyaksha. So these are the 6 different changes between the Shabda, that means defect like Shabda and other Pramanas.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Like in the case of the example which you just gave about the Jyotisha,
Uh.
in the case of Prataksha, yes, it cannot be, supported by Prataksha, but in the methods like Anumana or,
Yeah.
empiricism, that can be used to support the Prataksha, the Shabda there, isn't it? By running, say an experiment, you have like a bunch of people for whose kundi you have, and then you see how they all have the same planet situation, and they're having that, health problem or family problem common to all across all of them. And in that sense, one can say that here the effect of planet, which has been stated in the Jyotish Shastra, has been supported by Anumana.
Okay, you want to say Pratyaksha in the case of Jyotish Shastra is supported by the Anumana. Anumana, your sounds.
Not the Shabda in the case of Jyotisha is supported.
Shabda in the case of Jyotisha is supported by the Anumana.
That's what I'm proposing to you.
Yeah. So next is we will be going to discuss about the Anumana versus Shabda. There we will discuss this. Yeah.
Of gold are sticky. So that is understood. What is contrary? Why this example is there?
This example, what it is establishing, that you are asking. So this example is establishing that whatever is said by the Shabda cannot be opposed by Pratyaksha. That is the point. Whatever is said by the Shabda cannot be opposed by Pratyaksha.
Example is special for that.
This example is Shabda from the Loha Shastra we are learning. So that if you burn the gold, then it will become sticky. That we are learning from the Loha Shastra. That is Shabda. Now also we are seeing that. Result also is showing same way. So that means Pratyaksha never oppose whatever is said by the Shabda. So because like the king, whatever he says, all the time the servant will follow. In the same way here, Pratyaksha is a servant and the Shabda is the king. Non-defective Shabda is the king. So whatever he is saying, so that is followed. One example, just we are giving one example. Like one more example, practical example. So you like you say that cow dung is pure and it will purify things. So now that is said in the Shastra. Now you practically see. That means practically see. That means if you apply, something is cut, and there now you apply cow urine there. So then immediately it is curing. That means infection is not spreaded, and it is finishing the wound. So it is a one example. We can also, yeah. Then for all of you homework, for all these 6, you find your own examples, one for each. Now good, actually from the students question I will get new thoughts. So what homework should be given? So instead of Maya Mundam, so first case is what? Sabda Pratyaksha is Vebhichari and and Pratyaksha is Vebhichari and Shabda is not Vebhichari. So we gave the example of the magician example. Now you take another one. Another example you should give. No, no. So one example. Online students, please write the homework question. So send in. I will send in WhatsApp also. But if you write also, it will be clear that. So give the one example for establishing Shabda as a king and Pratyaksha as servant. Not from the book, your own. You think it and write. And no two students example should be same. So that I can compile a book on this. I can also use all this. 40 examples will give. Then we can make a PPT actually. This. Because if you want to convince the students, you can give the modern examples also. So, but you think on this and make such a example so that it will be useful for preaching also. So that it will be useful for your preaching also. So we have to establish non-defective Shabda is completely superior to the Pratyaksha in this. That means it is completely superior can be established by just explaining these 6 points. If you establish 6 points, then that means Shabda is established as is authority for the Pratyaksha, like the king for the Pratyaksha. Okay. So timeline I will send, question and the timeline I will send once again. So now I will be giving the result of the second assignment also. So whoever is getting the C, they are fail actually. So we are not going to ask them to write back because their fail means fail. Because I don't have time to go once again going. So write it. If they fail more than 3, then they will not be given with certificate. Because still he has to improve in the Sandarbha. That is a indication actually. Failing means. So next, अथ बहूनां सर्वप्रत्यक्षसिद्धं यत्तत् सत्यम् इत्येष पक्षः सर्वस्यैकत्र मिलनासम्भवात् पराहतः. So what is this point actually? Now, one more point we are saying about the Pratyaksha. Please see the third point in your, this one. That which is established by everyone's Pratyaksha is true. That which is established by everyone's Pratyaksha is true. So like this one may say, everyone's Pratyaksha is whatever is saying, that is true. Like this, someone giving the some proposal to us. So can you accept the thing which is accepted by everyone's Pratyaksha as a true? So then we are not going to accept this. Reason is defeated. The statement is defeated by the impossibility of gathering everyone at one place. One may say that, so why we have to follow? We don't follow your Shabda Pramana, non-defective Shabda, leave it. We all together, whatever that means experience about that object, and that is the final. So that is the truth. If anyone may give this kind of proposal for us. So, but this proposal is not possible because gathering everyone at one place and experiencing one object directly is not possible. That means in this whole world, how many are there? Millions, more than 8 billion. people are there. So now, so they all experiencing about that object is one opinion. That means that same opinion can be the true. So if they say, but this is not possible at all, because gathering everyone at one place is not possible. Okay. Huh? Question? Chat. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, assignment 3. Okay, okay. It is. So assignment 3, yes. I will send this question also and decide the number. Okay. Screen sharing. Already we gave the PDF, then why they need screen sharing? Actually, I don't know. Yeah. Next, second one is about the pratyaksha. One more point. Ada bahunam pratyaksha siddham ityeshah api kvachid deshe paurusheya sastreva kasyapi vastunah anyatha dhyana darshanat parahrutah. So that means that which is established by pratyaksha of many is also defeated, since pratyaksha jnanam of some object, same object is seen differently in various places or in scriptures by men. Now, so what he said first. So the one who is very much very much favorable to the pratyaksha pramana, what he is saying first, he is saying that no, we don't follow your shabda pramana. I don't care about your shabda. So I just believe in pratyaksha only. I believe in pratyaksha only. So what we do, so if we establish truth like this, how in this whole world, so all we get the common opinion about that object. So whatever is the common opinion is there, that is the truth. So like this, so he gave the some proposal. So now we are saying to him, it's not possible, because gathering everyone at one place and collecting their experience about this object is not possible. It is impossible. So then after that, what he's saying that okay, no, not all people. So we will majority of the people, not majority. That means maximum number of people. So whatever is said, whatever they are getting about, whatever the knowledge they are getting about that object by their pratyaksha, so that we consider as so truth. Like this they are saying. He's saying maximum number of, majority of the, or the otherwise maximum number of people, whatever they experience about this object, this is the object, whatever they experience about this object is the truth, their experience. That means their direct perception. Here he said majority instead of all. But here is also there is a problem. What is that? So about this object, this group of people are experiencing in one way, and if you go to the another place of this same country in our India or otherwise any place in this whole world, so another set of people are experiencing about this object as differently. Yes, if you go to the another set of the people in this world, they are experiencing about the same object another way, different to these two opinions. So then, so three sets of the people have the three different opinions, then what you will take? So that means this approach is also is wrong. This kind of approach is also wrong. You cannot conclude about any object through the pratyaksha in this way also. Yeah.
Getting so many people's opinion
Uh,
is nowadays possible through this social media.
yeah.
There is one kind of what I forgot. There is poll system.
Yeah.
People
Pulling.
make millions of people give opinion.
Yeah.
So, but we can also defeat that. Like for about moon landing,
Yeah.
maybe majority people agree,
Yeah.
but Prabhupada didn't agree
Yeah.
because he was based on sabda.
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't believe them,
Yes.
and it's finally, I think, in
It's a
favor of
comment only, na? It's a
his
question.
comment.
Okay. Okay. So you have a question, okay. Online students, you have a question. You can also raise the hand. Because okay. Akshay Hari, quickly.
So my question is,
Uh,
as Asha Grampo said, that
uh,
with the current technology, it possible that there is a pole, and I'm saying there is a possibility that the people can at different places
uh,
can have a same opinion also
uh,
if they have a common
uh,
limitation.
uh.
So
Common
that is
limitation means?
common this example is given, like all the ullus, if they
Uh,
declare there is a no sun anywhere in
uh,
their world,
uh,
if they declare there is no sun,
yeah,
and they have a common opinion
yeah,
everywhere,
yeah.
but still they are wrong.
But still there?
Wrong.
Yeah,
So they can have a same opinion at different places,
yeah.
but still we cannot take their opinion. Still,
So that means it's not possible. First option is not possible. That means collecting the opinion about that object from everyone in this whole universe
it's not
is not
possible.
possible in this
Yeah,
material.
accepted.
In next, if you go for the maximum number of people, or otherwise, what he said, the word he bahunam, that means many.
Yes.
Many people, whatever is said, that is the truth. If you want to take like that, even in this case also, this group of people, many means this group, and this group is having the one opinion about that object, and another, many means another group you take in this whole in the world. There is from another place, if you collect the data about that object,
Yeah.
so they will be having the different opinion about that.
My question, they can have a same opinion also.
No.
The
So
example,
we are, because if one or two is happening, we are not going to take.
yeah.
So if you want to establish any fact about that process, if you want to establish some feature of that process,
Yeah.
it should be happening in all the time.
Okay.
Only one time if it is happening same opinion, that is not
No,
that
for
is
all
not
the time,
considered actually.
all the ullu of India and all the ullu of America,
Yeah.
for all the time, they have a same common opinion that there is no sun.
No, I'm not asking one particular case actually.
Okay.
I'm not asking about. We are going to establish the feature, that process is correct or wrong. Actually, the process is defective.
Yes,
Because
defective.
maybe one time it may be true, that we don't mind.
Correct.
Actually, even pratyaksha pramana is also not defective all the time, because
Yeah.
I'm seeing this marker and I'm getting the knowledge this object is marker. In
Yeah.
this case, it is working properly. It doesn't mean that it is perfect.
Correct.
Like that.
Yes.
So here, like this, these two approaches of the pratyaksha pramana are the also will not lead to the perfect knowledge. This kind of two approaches.
A quick comment.
Online. Wait. Vikas Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Um, we said that the Shabd Pramana, which is non-defective,
Yeah.
is the actual Pramana which we can take, Prabhu. The two examples you explained, one was about the astrology,
Yes.
and the other was the mantric on the snake bitten.
Yes.
So Prabhu, in practical world, we see that is always not the case. Like we see, like many Jyotishacharyas, they speak something, and practically we see it doesn't happen.
Okay.
Similarly, like somebody who is mantric does something, and we have seen and read cases where the people die. So this kind of shabda, how to understand, Prabhu?
we are, that's why I said clearly, non-defective shabda only we are considering. So someone is corrupting the original scripture and he is bringing the fault in that, that we are not considering. That's a, what is the condition? We are assuming that it is non-defective shabda. Already we put the condition. We are not taking the every shabda. What we are saying, the shabda which is free from the defective, that means due to any way, that means he learned properly and also is presenting properly. In that case only we are discussing. That point only we are taking, not that the every day, every shabda. We already separated, we filtered this non-defective shabda from the total shabda.
Okay,
We are
Prabhu.
getting,
Yeah,
assuming, now we are assuming there is a non-defective shabda. And what is that non-defective shabda? We are going to decide in the next portions.
Okay,
If
Prabhu.
someone is introducing some mistake in that shabda gnana by his own mental speculation or by his own error, so then that is not the fault of the shabda pramana. That is a fault of that person actually. Yeah, Jyotish Shastra is not wrong, but someone is not learning properly and he is presenting that knowledge wrongly. So that is whose fault that is? That error is due to human being. That's not error due to the shabda. Shabda means words. Shabda pramana means words. Yeah.
Okay, Prabhu. Thanks, Prabhu.
Yeah. So here, that's why in this system, yes, bro. Wait. In this system, many times what they do, they elect any king or any their leader in the society, political system, if they politics. So many number of people whomever they vote, that is, he is the leader. This is the system. So then, according to the explanation of the Jiva Goswami about the Pratyaksha, so this kind of leadership is proper or not? You are getting or not? What I am asking? It is not. It is not perfect. So that means collecting the opinion from the many and establishing that opinion the as the as a truth. This is the proper. It's not proper actually. So yeah, so this is not proper. Then what is the proper system? So training the some leader according to the Shastra and appointing him as a leader. That is perfect actually.
Quick comment. In modern philosophy, there's a famous fallacy called ad populum, which means you establish a truth based on the opinion of many people.
Yeah, yeah.
It's called ad populum fallacy.
Oh, ad populum. It's already there. Huh?
Yeah, it's in modern philosophy.
That's your modern philosophy. Yeah.
So if somebody's making an argument based on that, you can just say it's a fallacy. It can't be used.
Yeah, it can't be used. Yeah. Huh? Who is saying? Yes, bro.
Regarding this, many people's opinion,
Uh,
now all people's opinion,
Uh.
in some cases it is possible. For example, 40 devotee ate prasadam
uh,
and all devotees stomach upset.
all devotees?
Stomach is upset.
Stomach is upset.
So if we ask all the 40 devotees, everyone is because of this, oh, today my, that means we can establish there is some problem because all ate one time prasadam.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you are giving me some examples that so some people, that means some cases where so all the people opinion is taken as the truth. So
but
we are saying that, see, pratyaksha also, what I said, pratyaksha also sometimes it will work properly only. Even this system, maybe in some cases it may work.
I think here again I thought that sabda can help here because in sabda it is said that one should not take such and such prasadam.
Yeah, yeah.
And we broke that principle.
Yeah.
So this is maybe it again be supported by sabda also.
Yeah, yeah, yes, like that.
Yeah.
So I just, that's why I want give your own examples for all these items, whatever is said. Take Mike. Give your own examples. That's why you have full scope. So you keep. No, not now.
Correct. So
if you give more, then others will copy and you will not be having anything.
one person is lying down in the way unconsciously.
Huh?
One person is laying down unconsciously on the roadway, on the
Ah.
side of the road.
Yes.
So some group of the people are going. They
Ah.
say the saw the person.
Ah.
They maybe think that this person maybe might have taken poison.
Huh?
The group the this first group,
Ah.
they may think about this person
Ah.
that this person might have taken poison.
Poison. Okay.
Poison.
Ah.
Then the group may come.
Ah.
They may think no, this person might have not taken poison. He might have bitten by a bite, bitten by a snake.
A snake. Yeah.
Then third group come.
Ah.
They may take this person might have may make suicide.
Suicide. Yes.
In this way, different group have the different idea.
Different idea. Yeah.
That means this is not fact.
That is not fact. Yes. Okay. Thank you. So in this way, we can see how the Pratyaksha Pramana is completely is a servant of the Shabda Pramana. This you have to use in your preaching actually, especially when you go for the youth preaching. So for the initial days, people, they have lot of hope. If you see in the present society, people have the lot of hope on the Pratyaksha Pramana. Whatever I experience, that is fact. So, but now you give these all these logics, and you can also find the modern examples for these. So then it will be more attractive actually. So we'll go to the next. Atha pratigna hetu udaharanopanaja nigamana. In the our book, अथ प्रतिज्ञा हेतु उदाहरणोपनय निगमनाभिध पंचांगम अनुमानम यत तदपि व्यभिचरति. Now we are coming to the anumana. Anumana pramana also is producing the knowledge which can become vyabhichari. What is anumana pramana? First, that should be clear. Anumana pramanam. It is a system actually. It is having the 5 limbs. First is what? Pratigna means statement. Second is what? Hetu means reason. Third one is what? Udaharana, example. Fourth one, nigamana means application. Five one is what? Are Upanaya actually, application, and nigamana is conclusion. These are the 5 limbs of the Anumana Pramana. Example for the statement, hill is fiery, or otherwise fire is on the hill, or otherwise hill is fiery, or fire is on hill. This is what? Statement. Reason, smoke. Next example, kitchen. What is the application? Present hill. Finding smoke on present hill. What is conclusion? Fire is on hill, or hill is fiery. This is okay. How it is working, just I will explain. This is your kitchen, old kitchen, traditional kitchen. This is traditional kitchen. In the villages you can find. In the traditional kitchen, we will be having the chula, that means stove, with how they fire they get through the firewood actually. Okay. This is fire and this is smoke. You went to kitchen and you observe what? Smoke and also fire. So that means this smoke is produced from fire. Because before fire there was no smoke in the kitchen. But when you lit that firewood, so after that immediately smoke came. First fire, and after that, from that fire, smoke also is produced. Smoke is produced by fire, not from fire, by fire. Okay. So that's why you also went one more place. What is that? No, cowshed. There, your father or grandfather. So in the generally in the season, in the rainy season, there will be lot of mosquitoes actually in the cowshed. Because of this, that's why to just send away those mosquitoes, what they do, they will be taking some grass and they put some water on that, dry, little wet. Then after that, they will lit fire with fire, and then that is producing the smoke. So here also he understood smoke is produced from fire. So then after that, he went to one more place. What is that place? No. That is, so in the winter season, in the villages, what they do? They will be so sleeping. That means all the people, all the members of the family are sleeping in a round circle actually, having their own cot, and in middle of that they will be putting the some wood, and that wood they lit with the fire, and there is a some hot, I mean heat will be coming, so that they will be sleeping nicely. So from this also he understood, so smoke is produced by fire. And that means he is seeing that as Sachara Nima. That means they all together, this smoke and fire, all these. Yeah. And after that, he went to one more place. What is that? So that place is Karkhana. You know Karkhana? A factory. So in the Karkhana, so in the factory, what they in the villages, what they do, so they will be for making the bullock cart, especially they will take these iron rims actually, big iron rim, that's big one. So they to make it, joint it or expand it, they will be keeping the in the fire actually. So fire, and then after that removing that from that, and they kept aside, still it looks very red actually, and there is no smoke. But he saw only fire there. He saw only fire, but no smoke. Only fire, no smoke. So from these several examples, he understood smoke is produced by fire, but fire can also exist independently. So then after that, he made one rule. He made a one rule That rule is what? Yatra yatra dhumaha, tatra tatra vahini. Wherever there is a smoke, there is fire. Wherever, wherever there is a smoke, there is fire. Okay, but he cannot say wherever there is a fire, so there is smoke. Can anyone say like this? Wherever there is a fire, there is smoke. Is it possible? Sadhguru Prabhu? Huh? It's not possible because this is example. Here fire is there and smoke is there. In the case of factory, not. Yeah. So that means LPG gas also. So after that he becomes a little rich and he got this gas chula. So LPG. Then after that he saw only fire and no smoke. So from this what he understood. So he can make a niyam. He can make some rule. One rule he can make. What is that rule? Yatra yatra dhumaha tatra tatra vahini. Means wherever there is smoke there is fire. But not reverse. Yatra yatra vahini tatra tatra dhumaha. Is it possible? No. So it's not possible. Okay. Yatra yatra dhumaha tatra tatra vahini. Okay, this is a statement. That means you can use smoke. Dhumaha means smoke. Vahini is fire. You can use smoke to find fire. Yes. Yatra yatra dhumaha tatra tatra vahini means wherever there is a smoke, there is fire. Means you can use smoke as a hetu to find fire, or the cause to find the fire. So that's why reason is what? Hetu. Hetu is what? Smoke. Okay. Now example is what? Kitchen. In the kitchen you are seeing the smoke, there should be definitely fire. Okay, now one time you went, that means you are in the village and your village is also having, outside to your village there is a one hill. This is a hill. So you went near to hill. Okay. Here on the top of the hill you are seeing the smoke. You are seeing the smoke. And after that, seeing the smoke, you are seeing like this. So after seeing the smoke, immediately you remember this rule. Yatra yatra dhumaha tatra tatra vahini. Wherever there is a smoke, there is a fire. You remember this. Oh, now you are applying this rule here. That means what this is the rule? Wherever there is a smoke, there is fire. So now you are seeing in the present, in the context, smoke. So that means you are applying application. That means finding the smoke on the hill, this present hill. So is the and is you found that smoke, and after that immediately you remember this. Wherever there is smoke, there is a fire. Then after that you came to the conclusion. Now what? What is the conclusion? There is a fire on Hill. Because there is a smoke. That means wherever there is a smoke, there should be fire. So that's why here now fire is on the top of hill. Okay. That means hill is fiery. Got the process? Yeah. No, whatever statement, that should be the conclusion. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Karuna Sindhu Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. In this
Yeah.
case, hill case, there may be some illusion also, no? Some
Oh,
mist.
that we'll discuss.
Some mist
That-
is
yeah.
looking like smoke.
Yes, yes, that's good. That we'll be discussing. This process is we are going to show this process is false. That means this process is also having some defect, not false. It's not false every time. It is also prone to defect. So that we'll be discussing anyway. Now you see here this conclusion that fire is on the hill. This conclusion we got. This is due to what? This conclusion. How you got? Did you see the fire on the hill and you came to this? No, it is after applying these 5 statements of the process, then you got this. So that's why it is known as Anumana. This knowledge is known as Anumiti Gnanam. What we say? Anumiti Gnanam. And that process, that means applying these 5 steps, is known as Anumanam. Okay. If you write in the Sanskrit this Parvataha, some students they know Sanskrit, that's why I'm saying Parvataha Vahniman Dhumat. Parvataha Vahniman Dhumat Yatha, or otherwise Mahanashavat. Mahanashavat. Parvataha, hill. Vahniman is fiery. Dhumat, due to smoke. Mahanashavat, like kitchen. Hill is fiery due to smoke. Not due to. Here due to means not, you should not take that. Is fiery due to smoke? No, but because of smoke, something actually is hetu. Like kitchen, like kitchen. This is very, very important actually. This structure you should remember all the time. All the Sandarbhas is all pervading actually. Everywhere, if you learn this logic actually, here we say Parvataha as Pakshaha. That means where you are going to find examine and you want to get the conclusion of which place, that is known as Pakshaha. The place of examination is the Pakshaha. Next, Vahniman. So that means Parvataha Vahniman. Parvata, that means hill, is the Vahniman. Vahniman means Dhanavan. Means what? What is the meaning of Dhanavan? One who possesses Dhana. Vidyavan. Tell. One who possesses knowledge. Vahniman. One who possesses Vahini, fire. That is Parvataha. So here, that's why, what is the we are going to what is our target then? That our target is Vahini. Vahini is the target. That's why Vahini is known as what? Sadhyaha. Vahini is Sadhyaha. Not Vahiniman. Vahini is Sadhyaha. Sadhyaha means need to be found. And Dhumaha. Dhumat is there, Panchami. And Dhumaha is what? Is the Hetu. Dhuma is the Hetu. Dhumaha is the Hetu. And Mahanashaha. Mahanashavat. And Mahanashaha is the Udaharana. All the many statements, whatever Acharyas writes 500 years back, all the text, if you see, it is following this structure actually. There will be statement, there will be hetu. So Parvato Vahiniman is the statement, Dhuma is the hetu, Mahanashavat is example. This is a logic actually, it's simple actually. If you want to study the Sandarbhas, if you learn this structure actually, this structure, it's very easy actually. Nothing actually, very easy. So for example, Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan. Krishna Swayam Bhagavan. Then he will be giving the Hetu. So like this, not Krishna, another case we can take, or any statement he can no, what example you want to give? Okay, give. Mike, what is his name? Yeah,
Personal. Like we can say, Venugopal Prabhu is very intelligent because all the students
easy.
of Gopi Parandhanam Prabhu's schools
Yeah.
are very intelligent.
No, it's not. Give another example. So like this actually, you can see many things. Like the Sukadeva Goswami is that mean. Okay, anyway, if you go just in the future, all the statements are like this only. We will be going to get example. Veda. Here, if you go to in our text also, Veda Shabdasya Samprati Dushpuratvat Duradigamardatvatcha. Statement will be given. That means this is the thing, this, and this is the hetu, and this is the example. This is the style it goes actually. Whole the text goes in the same style. So Nyaya style actually this is. So that's why here Pakshaha, Sadhyaha, Hetu, Udaharana. This in any statement you see in the Acharya's commentary or otherwise in the Sandarbhas, you have to try to remember this structure and you try to fit that statement into this structure. Then immediately you will be getting, oh, this is a thing he wants to say and he is establishing these points. Paksha means it is the place where the examination is done, where we find the sadhya, the place to find the target. I didn't hear your example actually. Yeah. So for example, just why we have to go so other place? Tatra, in our main text you see, Tatra Purushasya, you see, Tatra Purushasya Brahmadi Dosha Chatushtayatvat Sutaram Laukika Achintya Swabhava Vastu Sparsha Ayogyatvacha Tat Pratyakshadini Sadoshani. You are reading this statement, everyone? Open. Huh? Where it is? Huh? On the top of this. Just an example one. Where it is there? It is in the Moola actually. If you want, I can show in this screen share. You are seeing here, Tatra Purushasya, see the cursor. Tatra Purushasya Brahmadi Dosha Chatushtaya Dushtatva Sutaram Halaukika Achintya Swabhava Vastu Sparsha Ayogyatvacha Tat Pratyakshadini Api Sadoshani. Here, simple, Parvato Vahiniman Dhumat. The same structure is there here also. What is that? No, screen share. Stop that. Stop the screen share. Here, Tatra Purushasya Brahma Pratyakshadini Sadoshani. Purushasya Pratyakshadini Sadoshani. Okay, this is statement. Purushasya Pratyakshadini, that means Purushas Pratyaksha and so on. Pratyaksha, Anumana, Shabda, Upamana, and so on. So all these what? Sadoshani. They are with the defects. Those means they are with defects. Sadoshani. What are the hetus? Brahmadi dosha Chatushtayatvat. Brahmadi dosha Chatushtayatvat. This is one hetu. Cha is there na here in this main text. Sutaram alaukika achintya swabhava vastu sparsha ayogyatvat cha. Cha means this is one hetu, and second hetu is what? So Sutaram alaukika achintya vastu sparsha ayogyatvat. Second hetu. Like this, here Parvataha Vahiniman. Hill is fiery. Here what? Purushasya Pratyakshadini Sadoshani. Purushadi Pratyakshadini Sadoshani. What is the hetu? Brahmadi dosha Chatushtayatvat. Like here, from this, what we understood? Yatra yatra dhumaha tatra vahini. Yatra yatra hetu tatra sadhyaha. Yatra yatra dhumaha tatra vahini. Similarly here, yatra brahmadi dosha chatushtayatvam tatra sadoshatvam. Yatra brahmadi dosha chatushtayatvam tatra brahmadi. This is only if you learn this much, you can read whole text actually. Very simple actually. It's simple logic actually. Okay, now come to the Anumana Pramana. So Anumana Pramana is having these 5 limbs. And any question on this? Online students? Huh? Chat my question. We writing where is chat? Here. More. Chat. What do you mean by example kitchen? Huh? What do you mean by example kitchen? So we are finding the fire and smoke together. Yatra dhumaha tatra vahini. This is the rule you made. You made this rule by seeing what? As example of kitchen. So you saw kitchen as one example for that. Yatra dhumaha. That means wherever smoke, there is a fire. Where you can find this example you can find in the this rule you can find in the one place. What is that place? One exemplary face. That is place is what is that? That is kitchen. So this example where you can find the hetu with the sadhya, along with the sadhya. That means what? So we are going to use the smoke as hetu to find the fire. So then you have to find the relation between these two. There should be a relation between the smoke and fire. So that means fire is the generator of the smoke. So that's why that is the principle you understood from the one example, that is kitchen. There you are understanding that where that means fire is generating the smoke. That's why wherever there is a smoke, there is fire. Because smoke is always dependent on fire. So that's why smoke is always avyabichari. So that's why you can use that as hetu to find the fire. Where other? Only one? Prabhu? Okay. Shall we consider it as okay? Next, is it possible the screen sharing? Okay. Who heard that? Okay, Prabhu. Nothing is powerful. Only Sabda is powerful. Pratyaksha is powerful means what is the hetu? Tell me the hetu and also give the example. If you make any statement, you make your whole brain like this. If you hear anything, any statement, so what is the hetu for that and what is the example for that? If you develop this kind of consciousness, then you can easily read out this text. Every text is like this only. This is style they follow. What is the Hindi word for application? So nigaman. Upanaya, not nigaman. Upanaya. Sorry, Upanaya. So next, Sanskrit is Upanaya. Okay. Next, Hetvadikaran, Upanaya, Nigamana. Next, okay. 1 second, 1 second. Okay. Purushasya Pratyaksha. Okay, Purushasya Pratyaksha, you didn't understand. Yakas Prabhu. So here we are just trying to see the one example, that structure. There is a Paksha, that means Parvataha, Vahiniman, that is a. So we have to establish Parvata as Vahiniman. That means hill is fiery. Vahiniman means Vahini Wala. That means the one who possesses Vahini, fire. So that is hill. So you want to establish this. So for that Hetu is smoke and example is kitchen. So this is we learned actually, and this kind of structure is everywhere used in our text. So just I am showing the one text where just recently we completed, that is in the Moola. What is there in the Moola? In the Moola, if you see, I already showed to you. Tatra Purushasya Pratyakshadini. Purushasya Pratyakshadini. That means Pratyaksha, Anumana, Shabda, and so of the Pratyaksha, of the Purusha, Sadoshani. They are all defective. So what is the hetu? Brahmadi dosha chatushtayatvat.
So Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes.
Purushasya pratyakshadini shadoshani kimartha.
Kimardam. What? Yes.
So what does it mean, Prabhu? And like how, when you are doing this reason 1 and 2, pramadi dosh chatushtayatvan, alokik achi sparsh unko, how do I relate these two? Like I'm not able to, I missed listening correctly.
Prabhu, actually what we are saying, nothing is there. Simple. We are making one statement. Pratyakshadis of a Purusha. Purushasya Pratyakshadini means what? First, English you should know meaning of this. Purushasya Pratyakshadini means Pratyaksha Pramana, Anumana Pramana, Shabda Pramana, and so on. So all these Pramanas of a Purusha. Purushasya Pratyakshadini. That means all these Pramanas of a Purusha. Sadoshani means they are all defective. This is a statement. In the okay, then what is the hetu? Brahmadi dosha chatushtayatvat. That means he is having these 4 defects. So that means just we have the structure na. Anumana statement, how it looks. Anumana statement looks that Parvataha Vahiniman Dhumat Mahanashavat. So that kind of Anumana state, that is the standard structure of the Anumana statement. So just I am showing one example for you in the our text also. Okay.
Okay. And the second one, Prabhu, this alokik achi.
That is one more hetu. Alaukika achintya vastu sparsha ayogyatvat. That is also one more hetu to say these pratyakshadi pramanas of any purusha are defective, to say that this is the one more hetu.
Dhanyavad.
Yeah. Okay, you go to home and that means your place in room. So think about this and put complete consciousness on this and try to digest. Then you can get the lot of benefit from this. It's very, very important and very, very useful. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.